Jigger. I work for 4GSP, Austin, Texas. We're happy to be here. It's almost as pretty here as it is in Austin. Where's my cameraman? He's got a difficult job. He's got to make me look good. Thank you. Please don't. I won't power. We've really enjoyed the first thing, logo. I've lost it. Will kill me if you don't. Great. We've really enjoyed some of the presentations here this afternoon. Some great videos. We're not going to show you really any pictures. We're going to do some action because it's SHM in action. First thing we're going to do, Mr. Cameraman, over here, we make fiber optic sensors. Continuous brag fiber grading. We have here a fiber optic fiber, brag gratings in it. It's hooked up to our interrogator. It's on a piece of aluminum. I wish it was steel, but I'm not that strong. And what we're going to do is, this is a graph. This is the length along piece of aluminum. On the x-axis, y-axis is microstrain. As we're humming along, we get this. As I load it up, you get a classic bending diagram that's in it. If we just put it down on the table and doing the other side, putting it into compression on the top where the fiber is, you can see it in action. So if you had a piece of metal that was flexing, if you had one that had some sort of hold at a moment in it with a reaction arm here, like down to 0, you can see it in action there on a piece of aluminum. Now, we're going to go over here, Mr. Cameraman. On this side, we have a very detailed drawing of an airplane. We have an airplane wing. They told me the doors weren't large enough for me to get the whole airplane in here, so we just brought this. But if you can zoom in on this, Mr. Cameraman, we have a fiber optic fiber that is there on the wing. It's been glued down, epoxy down, just like you would a strain gauge. Except on our fiber, we have 4,000 sensing points in a 25-meter piece of fiber. So it would be the equivalent of 4,000 strain gauges, except we don't have the wire bundle the size of my thigh coming off trying to be hooked up. Anyway, I'm going to take this. This is right here, this is a graphical representation. Engineers love numbers. The pilots need to see something that tells them whether they're doing it right or wrong, so we've just gone from green or blue to red. And as I load this up, you can see there, each one of those dots is a sensing point, and we obviously have stress in the middle of the wing. It's on the top of its intention. If the pilot takes the load off and reverses it the other way, now all of a sudden he's got not a good load, just another strong load in a different direction. Okay? So there is something that can be put on an aircraft wing. The design, just like this, has been flown by some people, specifically NASA, from whom we licensed some of this technology, and that's what they use it for. Now, Mr. Cameraman, we're going to move right here to our rectangular box. That rectangular box is actually our composite piece right here. And this composite piece has a fiber running in it, up, down, just as it shows right here. Now, what happens with this, once again, it's color-coded, and if I take here and point on this piece of composite, all right, you can see we have a color change in the center there that's gone from green to red. If I take it the other way, now it's showing us once again a load on the composite, the fiber optic in it. It's just in a different direction. So we can tell which way we're going, tension or compression, and we can tell the load amount, magnitude by the color. We do the color to give visualization to people, especially engineers that are out looking for funding from their management or from the government or from somebody else. Engineers love the numbers, but sometimes the operation and the money people want to see some flash, see some color to lead us to determine what's going on. We brought these three down here for you in action. They're very simple, but they show what we can do.